Hello online universe, Alex aka Raven S. Klawe here, coming at you in my new digs slash other corner of my room. And since it was National Coming Out Day the other day, I figured why not I shoot, in my closet. To give you that, oxymoron that no one deserves to live in the closet. A. So, my camera was not focused the first time I shot this, but I already drew what I'm gonna do makeup wise for you, and today I'm going to be doing my Bloody Queen look for you, which, long story short, I did this Bloody Queen look for Canada, Toronto's Cruisin' Tango's drag race. There's like one photo of it that is on Facebook, but then I took a few photos the night before when I was testing the makeup itself, and I am going to now videotape how I got that look for you guys today. So let's get into it. So I just had to move a light around. I put on my second light so I have a good view of the canvas. I'm just gonna go shave, clean my brow. I'm gonna moisturize Pond's Dry Skin Cream, Rich Hydrating, and then go in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll come right back. Let's go! So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with my foundation. Liquid Foundation by Maybelline Fit Me in shade 120 Classic Ivory. So because I just freshly shaved, I got some razor burn going on. Should probably shave a little bit longer before you start to do your makeup so that redness and the bumps can go away in time. More or less the bumps, because the redness, if it's still a little bit showing, then you can probably take some green color corrector and fix that. Color corrector wise, I have NYX finishing powder. It's in mint green, so I'll use that around my neck area mainly, and a little on my high cheek points, because around here I get really red. Don't want as warm of a face with my Blood Queen look, because the Blood Queen look was actually a combination of things. In the competition, I did my Babadook number beforehand for the talent, and then my runway look was the Bloody Queen, so I took the Babadook look and I just added a brow, I added some red, and then I put some blood on. Kind of supposed to be dead looking. So now we're going to start going in with our concealer slash highlight. I'm going to start with my concealer first before I go in with my highlight. And I'm going to highlight my high points. That's basically it for the concealer highlight parts. And then blend those in. And then I also forgot, I'm also going to put the concealer right on my eyelids. I'm going to go in with my Mayron paint stick. Again, the bottom is 400E. I have no idea if that is the shade or not. I'm gonna say sure, but it is basically the lightest shade they have. It is not white, it is like cream. And then blend. And with the contour, we're actually gonna go right in with the darkest one we have. So coconut and 355 Maybelline Fit Me stick. And right away, we're not gonna bother with the others. We're gonna go right with the darkest, and we're going to carve out those cheekbones. We're gonna go around the forehead, the sides of the nose, under the lip, and around the jawline. And then if you need to, go back in with your highlighted beauty blender and blend the highlight down into the contours up here so that you have more of a seamless blend. I'm going to take my NYX finishing powder in mint green, and I'm going to swirl that around, pick up some product, and then go over some of the contour areas. And then the second part of the contour is taking a gray eyeshadow. I'm using a Sephora eyeshadow in shade Starry Night N07. It's kind of like a gray sparkly eyeshadow, and I'm going to take an angled contouring brush and I'm going to brush that over the contour areas. So yeah, so once you have the majority of the gray blended out, we're gonna go, and we're gonna be very, very daring at this point, and we're going in with black. We're going to use Rimmel London Magnifies in Black Fender, shade 014. We're gonna be very careful with this. I'm gonna do one swipe, and I'm going to focus more on the bottom half of my cheek contour. And I'm gonna do one swipe first and see how much pigment transfers. So 1, 2. That's a lot. And 1. We're gonna make sure we buff that out well. We're gonna go along the forehead, and we're gonna go 1. And then with another brush, we're going to buff that out like it is nobody's business. And then touch-ups. Touch up some highlight. See, the one thing about my setup right now is this light over here is a little too strong. So I'm getting like harsh lighting there, not so harsh lighting there. So it's probably going to be inconsistent, which is not a good thing. When you do this, have consistent lighting. I'm just touching up with my color correcting finishing powder in mint green from NYX. Oh, now we're going to work on to the eye contour. We're going to need a very wide eyeshadow brush. One that you'll use for the pigment, and then a second one that you are going to buff and blend with. Okay. So we're going to grab that gray eyeshadow from Sephora again in Starry Night, and we're going to take one of the wide eyeshadow brushes. We're going to grab some pigment. We're going to imagine where our nose contour is going to be, because we'll get to that. And then we're going to go around and create a new crease, and then close it off at the outside corner of the eye. And then once you have the majority of that gray on as a new socket or crease, blend it out. We're going to start actually following where that crease went onto the nose, and we're going to follow the nose down and start creating our nose contour with that gray eyeshadow. And then sort of blend it towards the outer corners of the nose, around the tip of the nose, and then just blend that up. And then basically with the eye socket, you're just going to start layering the gray closer to the eye, because you want that to be the deepest part of the eye socket. This is now usually when I'm getting close to finishing my Babadook look, because my Babadook look was very much inspired by Pissy Miles' song Baba Shook, which was the song that I performed for my Drag Race audition for Cruisin' Tango's Drag Race, which I didn't get cast, unfortunately. Look, I'll probably post a photo of what the my Babadook look looked like, and you can kind of see where I went with my Blood Queen from having my Babadook look already on my face. We're going to take some concealer, take a fine brush, and run it along the inside line of the contour, and then obviously blend that in. So I have here my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and I remembered it's not milk, it's cottage cheese, and I'm gonna go over that area with it. It's sort of turning out how I remember! Yay! And now with that brush, we're just gonna go in and blend that. And don't stab yourself in the eye either! Oh. Take some white pearlescent eyeshadow, and I'm gonna take that and put that over the white that we just placed. With that brush that we just placed more white eyeshadow on the lid with, we're going to take and we're going to map out where our brow is. And then it's easy to then go over that line with black, with whatever color brown could do. And then same thing with the other side. Remember, sisters, not twins. You can strive for perfection all you want. Good frickin' luck. And then we're gonna grab that NYX eyeshadow jumbo eye pencil, and we're going to put that over the top half of that white eyeshadow. And this will be more of the highlight that will be for our brow bone. The deadly part is we're gonna start adding black. So at this point, you're gonna want to get a loose powder. Because we also haven't done it yet, we're gonna bake as well. And we're gonna bake our entire face, concentrating on the under eye area, and then not so much worrying about the eyes themselves. Oh no, I'm almost out of Ben 9 Natural Set colorless face powder. I need to get more. You're going to want a very fine angled liner brush. You're gonna want the black eyeshadow again. Basically just gonna start with making a very skinny line that follows that white highlight that we made. And then with that angled liner brush, I'm gonna start drawing in the hairs of our brows. We're now going to take that same liner brush and black eyeshadow, and we are going to start lining the crease and the eye itself. And I have bad hooded eyes, so I'm going to do a very thin black line on my lid first. Do that. And then I'm also going to start lining my lower lash line with a small brush. I'm going to follow my lower lash line, and I'm going to start winging out the black liner. And I'm going to follow the curve. From following the wing, I'm going to start curving it up to the crease and into the crease itself. Start bringing it in, blending. I'm going to start blending the black out when I reach the middle point, which I'm at. And then same thing with the other eye. And then you're going to probably want to get a brush 1 or 2 levels bigger than that liner brush. You're going to want to pick up some black, and we're going to start fading the black up into the white. And now we're going to grab a red eyeshadow and that creasing brush. Grab some red, focus it on the outer corner of the outside of the crease, and blend it up and out into the brow. I like it a lot. You're just going to keep building that pigmentation. And with that small brush that we used for the black, we're going to grab some more black, fill that black liner area in again, and then blend that into the red. So we're going to brush off this excess powder now. Move on to the lips, and then once the lips are done, lashes, and then the blood. So for the lips, we're going to need a red lipstick, a black lipstick, black eyeshadow, and a deep red or purple gloss. So first, I'm going to take NYX Monte Carlo Soft Matte Lip Cream. We're going to cover the entire lip. And then after the red, we're going to take the black, and the black is going to go in the corners. And then if I need to, I'll take some more of that red and fix up where I need to. So I'm going to take some black because the corners are going to be the darkest points, and I'm going to start following probably my bottom lip and curving it out and up. And then once you get the line to curve up with that smile, you're going to also start adding black into the corner of the mouth and blending it in. So there's a very smooth gradation from the color and pigment in the middle of the lip going outwards towards the jet black curve. Take the black liner, totally forgot this, and we're going to line the inner corner of our eye. The final touches, and blood, of course. going to put some lash glue on them and wait for them to get tacky. And while that is getting tacky, we are going to start tracing out where our blood trails are going to be. With that Monte Carlo lip by NYX, take it and then basically have a free-for-all with where you want your blood to drip. From your hair roots, from your eyes, from your nose, from your mouth, from your ears even. You can bleed from wherever you want. It's your body. Again, all of this blood is just with cosmetic makeup. You don't need theater effect stuff for this look. You can just take a red lipstick, a red matte lipstick, and then take like a gloss or a colored, really loose gloss, and just go over that, so that way you still get the shine and you get the pigmentation and whatnot. Where else do I want to bleed? Yeah, we'll do a small one there. Sorry, my camera decided to die on me. So the only thing that I did was I finished adding the blood onto my face, and I put a gloss over the red lipsticks, and I gobbed it on, like it is on there thick. And then I just put on the lashes. You can like pair this look with a set of like matching talon nails with blood on them. I made a set of nails that are black talon, and I used a hot glue gun to hot glue some trails of blood on them, and then painted those hot glue trails red with a red nail polish, and it looked like bloody nails, and they matched my face, they matched my crown. And then I just wore a black sort of gothy web gown, and yeah, so this is basically my Blood Queen look from my Toronto Cruise and Tango's Drag Race audition. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys found this tutorial enjoyable, and I hope you liked the new setup that I did. I'm gonna see if there's another spot for me to film, and film that for my next vlog, and then just keep upping my quality from there. So I hope you enjoyed. I love you all. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm probably going to start adding my Snapchat code so you guys can see me on a regular basis in my story and stuff. So I shall see you all later. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, feeling my oats for days. Okay, I'm gonna go wash this shit off. Okay, bye.